So this isn't exactly original. I kind of stole the idea and changed it from Jim Cornette. He went down the AEW roster, of which it's ungodly, and he said if he would keep them or fire them. So as you can tell, he probably fired most. But I wanted to go through a handful of names, and I wanted to know, being you were in that big program with the Dean Douglas, if you could give me a grade on these guys, A, B, C, D, or F. If you were their booker, I'm not gonna name all. I mean, like, look at here. I'm seeing the Aaron Solo, Aqua A, people we don't ever see on TV. So I'll just do a few. I got it on the phone here. First one up would be Hangman Adam Page.
I'll give him a B.
How about Andrade El Elidio?
Andrade. Didn't he roll from there? Is he still there?
Yeah, officially, I think he's still there.
Probably same thing, B.
The Acclaim.
A.
Arn Anderson.
D.
Yeah, there you go. How about the Gun Club?
Well, at least they turned them finally on. They turned on their old man for once, and I did see part of that. Maybe if they do make them a heel tag team, they might be able to do something. I'm going to give them a C right now.
How about Brian Pillman Jr.?
I like Brian. I'm not going to lie. I think he's very talented. I just think they just have to give him the right spot and the right angle to put him in. That's the only problem I think they're lacking there. I'm going to give him a B. He's got a good attitude about the business.
How about Arn's baby boy, Brock Anderson?
I haven't really seen much of him. I know Arn is helping him out a lot, which is okay. If he's anything like Pillman, I'll give him the same grade. If not, he's going to probably be a C.
You ever wonder why they just don't team those two up?
I think they should. I mean, they're two second generation, that's what I don't understand. I mean, you got so many guys out there that are second, third, fourth generation wrestlers are sitting home on the couch doing nothing. I don't understand that. And they could work their fucking ass off.
I mean, keep in mind, I'm skipping a lot of names. I mean, there's names on here: Caesar Bonet, Charlotte the Renegade, that you never hear of.
I don't even know who. I don't like some of them names you're mentioning. I don't even know who you're talking
about. Yeah, they're YouTube dark people. How about Brian Danielson?
Oh, he's a class act, and he's a hell of a fucking worker, man. Hell of a worker.
The FTR.
Love the tag team. They got a good gimmick. They're over right now like Rover. So I would just like to see them wrestle some tag teams that are in their same area of expertise, put it that way.
Do you think Tony Khan has something against him? And the only reason I'm asking you this is because, the gimmick is they're the belt collectors, yet in AEW, they don't even get a fucking title shot.
I don't understand that. I was just thinking that, they're supposed to be this, supposed to be that, but they're not even in the race for the tag belts. They're not even talking about the tag belts.
No, they did the job to swerve in our glory, which you see that turn coming a mile away.
Yeah, and then swerves back with it, brings in more rappers. So it's like, come on, man.
How would you rate Chris Jericho?
I always rate him as an A because I like his commentary, his promos, and his work. Even though you had said last night he kiboshed a couple spots, which I didn't see, but I will go back and watch it. Unless it wasn't his fault, unless you think it was just timing on Colt Cabana's fault.
No, I don't blame Colt in the least, and I'm not friends with Colt. I think my thing with Jericho is see, he's another one that we were talking about. Why do I got to see him every week on TV in meaningless matches, 20-minute matches? I don't need to see him every week. He's got a terrible gang. I don't need to see Moxley every week. I want to see some of these people that I never see, like Daniela Kamali, Dante Martin, Daisha Gonzalez. I'm looking Griff Garrison, Fuego del Sol, Isaiah Kennedy. I'm naming names, people you never see.
I don't even know on
payroll.
I don't know who they are.
No,
to be perfectly honest with you.
What about Christian Cage? I look forward to seeing Christian Cage. He's an A in my opinion.
He's great promos. He's a solid dude. I met him in Cherry Hill once at LA Fitness. He was traveling by himself, but he was very nice. He seemed very cool to me. He was very nice, and he's very talented.
Danhausen.
Don't get it. It's not. He's not even a gimmick. I mean, the gimmick's even kind of stupid, I think personally, but I don't understand. You know, he goes out there with his hands and pretends he's putting a curse on you or something. You know what I mean? It's like that could be a good spot for somebody that really knows how to work. He should be getting paid.
So what would you grade him?
I'd grade him a D or C.
You know, I just bought his jacket.
I just don't see it, man. I just don't get it. I'm sorry. I just don't get it.
No, but my man, Darby Allin.
Hell of a push. It sucks he had to eat the fucking guitar last night for the 900th millionth time. When is Jarrett going to change his gimmick? I mean, come on, man. We got baby powder and a fucking guitar again. How many times can we see this? I just can't. I mean, as soon as he came in, I knew that was the spot that was coming up. You didn't even have to tell me. I knew it all way before they even started.
What about your boy, Eddie Kingston?
Hey, I like Eddie. I'm not going to lie. I like Eddie.
Will he be an A for you, or is he more of a BC?
He's an A for me because I love his promos. I know he can work. He's old school. You don't like hearing bullshit from the young kids. You know, we already know that. So.
What about Dr. Britt Baker, DMD?
She's got to be A in that position because she's the most pushed out of all the girls next to the TBS champion.
Here's one that I truly hate. Jake Hager.
He's just he's Jericho's boy.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, this way, if there's a problem, he'll just sick Jake on you. You don't have to do anything. You know, Chris ain't stupid.
Do you think he has any talent?
He's a great athlete. Absolutely amazing athlete. College wrestler, many years of experience. They're not going to use him like we want to see them use him. I mean, you know that as well as I do. I mean, he's going to the point where I like my hat is a gimmick for him now. So, I mean, what else is there? Like, they're coming up with their own ideas at this point, I can see. You know what I mean? And they're just hoping it gets over.
About Jay Lethal. Personally, I really like him.
Oh, I like Jay Lethal. He could work his ass off. He was a Ring of Honor champion forever. And that's what happened. Like you said, you know, they took over Ring of Honor and they're bringing all the Ring of Honor guys in, not using them that much. Some guys, they just used them a couple times and let them go. Jay Lethal is a hell of a talent, though. I mean, if he's on your roster, that's a good idea. I don't think that's a bad idea.
Jungle Boy.
He's over. I mean, as far as he's got the crowd behind him. His dad, you know who his dad was. You know, they put him with those lucha guys for so long. Now the other guy, the little small kid that was with him, he's gone right now.
Yeah, Marco, he's back in GCW. I liked him too. I thought he complimented that gang.
Yeah, I mean he was tiny, but I mean, how much could they have been paying him? You know what I mean? You know, and besides that, I mean, he had a good gimmick. You know, for that whole clique, you know, because they can always go after the little guy, and they can always do a storyline from that.
Jon Moxley.
Well, he's the AEW champion, but like you had said, why do we have to see him every week? You know, they have so much talent there. Why don't they spread it around? Get some of these people that haven't been on television yet on TV. A lot of these other guys, they must have a loose contract over there because I'm seeing so many of their guys doing independence besides AEW, which is very odd. So I don't understand that. I mean, that in itself, I think, is hurting them.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm like I said, I'm skipping half these. I mean, who's Josh Woods? Who's KM? Who's Kayla Rossi? Who's Killian King? You know, who are these people?
I have no idea. And I'm not being a wise ass. I just don't have no idea who they are.
No. What about Julia Hart?
She was the manager, right?
Yeah, now she got spit on, and then it made her evil, and now she's with the House of Black. Where's the eye patch?
Which is not even there anymore, right?
No, I think they're coming back.
Yeah, but they're not coming back with the leader of it, are they?
I don't know. They might not have. Maybe they were smart and didn't let him out of his contract. I wouldn't be letting all these fucking people out of their contract if I was Tony Khan. I'd be like, you signed a contract, fuck it. You're here.
I mean, except for CM Punk, who's a problem starter. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't even know who half these people are you're mentioning.
No, and I would hope you'd rank. What would you give grade? Would you give Kenny Omega?
Oh, as far as A, he's an A.
Yeah,
but look, you don't see him working as much anymore. He came back with 2 matches, and I haven't seen him since.
About the Dark Order, Uno, 10, John Silver, the whole gang, Brody Lee's old gang, who are never on fucking TV anymore either.
That's another problem. You see, you're mentioning these guys, and they're not on television anymore.